So, could we this morning together investigate into this enormous complex problem of what is the meaning of life, and what is if there is something beyond time, beyond the tomorrow, beyond the enormous burden of memory, there is something far greater than mere superficial sensory existence. And to inquire into that, one must have a certain quality of freedom, not attached to any particular experience, nor longing or asking something more, because then you're already moving away from the actual observation, right? Could we please do this morning? That we are inquiring into what is called religion. We inquired into what is fear, pleasure, suffering, and somewhat into the whole question of death. And I think we should also inquire very deeply this question of what is religion. Because man has lived by that. Man has said in his search to find out something away from the normal, which is not abnormal, which is not neurotic, something beyond the actual happening, the actual pain, the actual grief, the actual anxiety, the actual sensory sexual demands and their experiences. If there is something far more, right? That has been the inquiry of man, and that is called search for God, search for truth, search for various forms of in Asia, which is called nirvana, moksha, and all liberation, and so on, so on, so on, enlightenment. This has been the constant, deep demand of serious people. And in his search, he gets caught. He joins one religion, abandons it, then goes to another, abandons that. So he's caught in various traps in his search. By the end of the search, when he's about to die, he says, I've found nothing. I've been to this guru, this temple, that church, followed the various cantankerous, superstitious priests, and so on, so on, so on. At the end of it all, as he's about to die, he realizes there's nothing. He has nothing but ashes. So could we, in our inquiry, if you are serious, leave all that? Because all the religions to which man has organized are put together by thought, and thought as we went into it the other day, is limited because it's based on knowledge, and knowledge is always with ignorance. There is no complete knowledge, right? Therefore, there is in it the quality of ignorance. And therefore, knowledge and thought is born from knowledge, experience, and therefore everlastingly limited. And all the things that thought has created, the churches, the technological advancement, science, literature, painting, and the things in the churches, in the temples, in the mosques, are all put there by thought. There's no question about it. You may say, the Savior put it there, but it is still the movement of thought. And so on. Could we see that very clearly? Not verbally, intellectually, or being persuaded, see this fact that all the things that thought has created, though illusory, is a reality. I'm going to go into I'm using the word reality in the sense this is real. The microphone in front of this person is actual, real. You can touch it. And the things that thought has created, which is called religion, and organized that, what it calls religion, is an actuality. The ritual is an actuality. The various fanciful robes they put on is actual. So it's real. And the symbols, the ideas are actual, aren't they? As well as illusions. Because thought has created illusions. You're following all this? So, illusions, fanciful ideas, all the rituals, everything that thought has put together is actual. The guns, the submarines, going to the moon, and so on, are all actual realities. But that reality is created by thought, right? Thought has not created nature. So, nature is actual, real, but it's not the product of thought. But thought can use the nature, making a chair, which becomes a reality. Right? So, in going into this matter of what is religion, if there is something beyond, one must distinguish between the actual, reality. Reality is in that included illusions, right? You're following what? And nature. Those are all realities. But thought has not created nature. So if one is very clear on that matter, then we can proceed to find out this human search for something infinite, beyond time, is that man-made